Good.
Preparing live stream. Okay, the meeting is being live streamed. Got it. Okay, we'll see. And hopefully people can ask questions because I think yeah, and I put that on the announcement, like, hopefully this works.
Oh, good.
And I can record
Okay.
this as well. So if it doesn't work.
Okay. How come your lighting is always better than mine?
I
have
a
every
window
light on.
right here. Live streamed. Got it. Okay, we'll see. And hopefully people can ask questions because I think yeah, and I put that on the announcement, like, hopefully this works.
Oh, good.
And I can record this as well. So if it doesn't work.
Okay. How come your lighting is always better than mine? I have every light on
right here. Live stream. Got it. We'll see. And hopefully people can ask questions because I think yeah, and I put that on the announcement, like, hopefully this works.
Oh, good.
And I can record this as well. So if it doesn't work.
Okay. How come your lighting is always better than mine? I have every light on right here.
You don't know.
Okay, so like maybe we
Can we shut down and try again?
oh, it's working.
Oh,
I think
were
that
we on a loop?
yeah, I guess. I think because we're not saying anything else.
Oh, well, I can fix that.
Okay, let me okay, so this would be funny if so I'm going to try to manage the chat over here.
Okay, well, I'm flossing my teeth.
I don't know.
I hope I don't have chicken in my teeth.
So yeah, if I just turn the sound down here, then I don't have to hear it.
Okay.
Oh, people are joining. Okay. And we're live, Christi.
Hey, glad I put my dinner plate down. We're live.
We're live, we're live, we're live. So there is a bit of a delay from what we're saying to what is going live. So don't be frustrated if you're asking a question because we'll get to you. It's coming. So I'm happy for you guys to ask questions. And then, you know, oh, nice. So the guy that got our chocolate that we got from America is on, and he is just thanking us for the chocolate. So hello. It's called Kiwi Backyard Gardener. There we go.
Oh,
so I have to look over here to read anyway, so you guys can figure it out. So I think everything's working. Let me check. Yeah, so they're just seeing it a little bit delayed, so that's fine. Okay. Okay, what is that?
so it's fall here, y'all, in the US of A. And you know how much I love gnomes. It's my fall gnome. Look at how cute this is. Okay, what are we decorating with?
Nothing. First of all, it's spring here, which my body is
Okay, what
isn't used to. So I have the pumpkin spice lattes in the morning from our pumpkin spice. And yeah, no, I don't do any decorations. Are you kidding me? I have sold everything and moved 3 times over to the other side of the world. And I was never into that anyway. It's like minimal. I got kids that have crap everywhere all the time. I'm not looking for more.
True. And you know me, I love crap.
So me and Christi are going to share fun stories and talk to you guys. But in the meantime, if you want to ask us questions, we will dive into those and I will sprinkle those in as we're talking. Oh, we've got I love the autumn gnome. So they call fall autumn.
Oh, autumn gnome. Okay.
Autumn gnome. I think there's a song there. I think that did you guys know that Christi's a singer?
Car karaoke, let's go.
She's good. She actually sang in my wedding. So like she's an actual singer.
You're kind.
Not a bathroom or car singer, I guess.
Well, as I age, that's where I now sing the most. Bathroom, car, shower.
Yeah, well, we're going to change that.
Yeah.
We're going to change that. You're going to go on one of those shows and, what's his name is going to be like, you're amazing. You're okay. But that means really amazing. What's his name that always was like critical? Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah. Simon Cowell. He's crabby. He's always
Mhm.
crabby.
He's always crabby. Exactly. Why is he so likable though?
I know. There's something about that.
It's because he says what we're thinking.
That's what it is.
Unwilling to say directly.
Right. And really has no facial, like he's like, you're bad. Goodbye. I mean, he like, no. I have a question, ma'am. What's the name of your koala? What'd you name him?
Did
you name your thing?
I'm not a child.
You don't name your cars? You don't name the thing?
No, you name your cars?
You guys
Okay,
don't
do you
name your
guys
cars?
that are watching this, do you guys name things? Because I think that people don't name things when they're adults.
Well, you guys don't know how to have
dog needs a name.
And even that I change up. I just change it up. They listen anyway. It's fine. So it's fine.
So
okay.
I just got a question for you. When are you getting on the plane? You know what? I checked the flight costs in like around Christmas.
What is
wow. It was 6,000 round trip.
Oh,
I was like, because I was feeling, I want to go home for Christmas. I want to go home for Christmas. I feel like snow and cold and lights and cozy.
Oh, I know it. What do you have instead? Hot? It's summer? No.
Hot in summer.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
That is so weird. 6,000. Yeah, sorry, can't. 6,000 plus. We haven't figured out the medication that'll work for me.
Anyway, you guys, I have a big announcement, and I haven't told Christi this yet either. I mean, not that big of a deal, but like 20,000 YouTube subscribers today.
You are kidding, girl.
I know, right? I was like, I saw it and I was like immediately doing like all these social posts and like, just everything. And I was like, no, I got to announce it differently. I'm going to go live. And then I remembered that we were going to record today. And I was like, we're going live today and letting everybody know.
Girl.
So the way that social media has changed, having subscribers, followers is less and less important. But it is good to note like your accomplishment. Like it took me 2.5 years. Like things don't just happen. People don't just go viral and become whatever. And what I love about it is that the 20K is an actual community. I mean, these are people I know. These are people that know me. Do you know what I mean? Like not all of them, but like a lot of them. And so, yeah, it's great. And then, I created a whole business from it, helping people move here. And it's just like really helpful. So, yeah.
You always have stuff going. It's like, I don't even know how
I didn't even want to be on YouTube. It was my TikTok followers begging me to get on here. And then I get on here and I couldn't believe how amazing this platform was. And I'm like, what is this place? So yeah. And then, that's the thing. It's like, you would have asked me 3 years ago, you're going to be a YouTuber. I would have completely laughed at you. Like, no chance. I don't even watch YouTube. I don't consume it. I'm not on there. I don't video edit. Like is that so funny?
It's so crazy. Again, it shows you though what mindset will do if you just put one foot in front of the other and just little by little. But like, Americans, because I am one, so are you, but it's like we expect it to be microwave. Like, hey, I did this. Well, like for me, I expect to stop eating crap in 24 hours, have lost 5 to 10.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
No, we
Not
don't have
happening.
the patience. It requires
Zero.
patience. It requires patience. Like I created, so here's a great example. I created this this short form video course. It's free. If you guys want it, let me know. I'll send you a link. And it's to help people do TikToks and Reels and YouTube Shorts. And I was creating it. And I, at the end, was like, I just want to be clear because I work with a lot of businesses and clients, and they always think that it's a miracle worker. If I'm going to post a video, miracles will happen. Do you know what I mean? And it's not, like you have to post consistently. You have to do things differently. And, you know, yeah, it's so funny. So I was like,
you said, consistency is the name of the game. You got to just keep keeping on.
And you don't need to be crazy about it. If you don't feel like it, like I didn't feel like doing a video this week. So I didn't. So, you know, like you're in control, you're a creator, you can do what you want. I tend to prefer the short form video, which is nice because YouTube just came out that they're going to put AdSense on there. So that's nice. Because that's the thing is like you put all this, I put about 27 pieces of content out a day. Like I've
27.
I've learned how to like scale it. I need to. It's where all my leads come from. And and it's repurposed. It's like you take a couple of videos and you've repurposed them across all these different platforms. And that's how you like scale that. And I prefer the short form video, but nobody's paying you for any of that. You know, like it's a lot of effort do you know what I mean? But it does, you know, bring in leads or bring in deals and you wouldn't have otherwise.
That is awesome. We got any questions?
Let's see. I'm looking. Oh, yes. We got some new people on. Somebody has to go back to work. Fair enough. Get to work.
Have fun.
And yeah. So just saying hi, that sort of thing.
Hi.
But I just thought just to keep this rolling with interesting and, you know, content, right? Is I thought that we would talk a little bit about what happened when we were in the US together.
Are we sure?
Because like in the YouTube video that I created of our time together, it does not capture all of it. I just think there are a couple really funny stories that I think that the audience would like.
All right, go ahead and get started and I'll add.
And you add anytime. Okay, so we decided, we went live with you guys, and then we decided to go out dancing because we both love dancing. I've been a dancer forever, and we decided to go out dancing downtown Appleton, Wisconsin. So you have to understand, small town. Okay, let me compare that to somewhere here. Oh, downtown, like, even Dunedin is too big. Like downtown, like Martinborough. Like, okay, so small town anyway. But there is a whole
and the ages that are downtown at that part of the night would be, 19 maybe to 25, would you say? 30? Yeah. That would be, and we're not that age.
Not 30. Yeah, maybe 30.
Yeah, so go ahead. Where did we stop?
But the thing is okay, so Christi hasn't gone out in a long time. So I'm like, we'll go out, we'll do some dancing. And she was like, well, let's go now. And I'm like, okay, it's 9:00. You don't realize that nothing's happening at 9. But she's like, nah, I'm going to get tired. We got to go now. So we go. And of course, nothing's happening. Well, we go into this one, we're walking down the street and the bouncer is like, come on in, free drinks for ladies. And we're like, all right.
Wow.
Right? Like, why would you go to a different one? And then they just give you, what were they giving us? Like these mini margaritas?
Yeah, like mini margaritas, and you could have as many as you want.
Not many people in there, but then a whole bridal party walked in, like they're having, they call it something different here. Bridal, what do they call it? What? Bachelorette party, yes, in the US, but they call it, a hens party here.
I'm sorry. And like, that?
Hen,
Hen?
H-E-N, like a hens
Like
party, right?
somebody help her.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, so we go there, and this huge group of very young women, and we just sat there and we were like, should we tell them? Should we tell them what it's really like to get married?
We'll let them just.
We'll just
You
let them
enjoy.
enjoy it tonight.
So the music starts, and we don't know these songs. It's not 80s or 90s. It's like random country, random.
Christi doesn't know the songs.
Oh, I would know if it was Tootsie Roll. I would know if it was like pump up the jam, pump it up. I forgot the words. Anyway, this happens as I get older. I know every third word to everything. And anyway, so I start dancing. I'm like, none of these people know me. I could probably be their mother anyway. So nobody's paying attention to me because I'm 45. Who's looking at the middle-aged chick? No one. So Tara and I are just doing our thing.
No, let me step in. Christi is so excited about dancing. She goes all out, doesn't even take her purse off. It's still like four. And she's just like, I'm like, what? So much so that this hens party, they call it a hens do, I guess. They are like, they're looking at her. And they liked her, and they brought her into their den of fun. I've like lost her. I don't even know where you're, like in the middle of dancing. You're in the middle of them dancing like crazy.
Right. With my backpack purse on. I mean, if I was not screaming middle-aged mom who hasn't been out in years, I don't know what. And I had a shirt on that said sunshine and coffee. My sons were like, you wore that out clubbing, Mom? I'm like, I think it's cute. I love this shirt. They're like, okay, awesome. I'm like, listen here. I was in a picture with the bridal party. I mean, they were like,
yeah, they all got their picture, and they wanted her in the picture, and they wanted like she's part of the group now. And like, it was like, okay, guys, you are not going to believe this. We were the party. Yeah. I don't know what's happening with these people. Like, you could tell they're like insecure. They're nervous. They don't, we don't have any of that in your 40s. It's gone. We don't care what people think.
We don't care. We do not care. No. My jeans didn't fit. We don't care.
We don't care, And
then we were like sweating. Remember, we were sweating. So we were like, I am like, my hair is starting to stick to my face. I'm hot. It's time to
eat. We left. Let me just finish the story. It just gets better. So we go to a couple other clubs later on that night. We end up walking by this, I don't know if it was ice cream or cookie dough. It was weird. I don't know what we're eating. We didn't even eat it. We bought a whole thing and it just melted and we didn't eat it.
Yes.
Because she creates a ruckus wherever she goes. And so we're in this place, and this is the other thing, because we're in small town Wisconsin, everybody knows you. So like, we kept running into people that she knows, like her kids' friends.
But not my kids, thank God, or I would have been.
Oh man, would that have been funny? Anyway. So we're getting ice cream, and then all of a sudden, that same group of hens come up to the window like this. It was just like his huge picture window, and they're banging on the window. And it was like, I don't know how many, 12 of them. It was a lot of them. And they're banging on the window. I'm like, oh my gosh, we turn around. We're like, Christi's fan club is here. And so she goes out into the street. Everyone goes crazy that she's out there. And they're like, oh, like, are you going to sign autographs or? Like, mind you, we just been like an hour ago.
So hard. She's videotaping everything, laughing hysterically. She's like, what is happening?
So
I said,
funny, you guys.
No idea.
So
I haven't been out in
I don't know what you were saying, but you were talking to him for a while. And then we leave that place. And then what happened is on the loudspeaker outside was a song from the 90s. And we knew it. I don't remember the song. We started dancing like crazy in the streets, on the sidewalk. Yeah. And you know what happened? Everybody joined us.
It was like Pied Piper or whatever that guy, the little.
Like everybody joined us dancing in the street. Not at
Yes.
all.
We were like,
I'm
what
telling
has
you,
happened?
we are the party.
Which really says something.
Right. So we're walking down the street. We walked by that bar that we went in with the free drinks. The bouncer comes up to us and says, "Can you please come back in here? Because it has been dead since you left."
Yes. Mic drop.
Exactly. I was like, there it is. We are the party. How is this possible?
Our late 40s. Let's go.
Stop telling them our age.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. 29.
So yeah, so that was crazy. We had a really good night.
Okay. Did you send the video out about, because I can't remember, when also as you get older, you don't feel like doing anything you don't feel like doing. So we're at the TJ Maxx, which I frequent 3 times a week, probably. Okay. So I know everybody in there too. And Tara has decided the changing room is not a thing for her that night.
I can't be bothered. Like,
She was like, I go, what are you doing? She has like a dress on or something, and she's trying to put her pants on.
I want to
under
try her pants on, just underneath the dress.
I was laughing.
freaking-
I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm not going in the dressing room. I was like, okay, you're out. And she's like,
Nobody cared. Nobody. There's nothing to see here.
I was dying.
I
I'm
was
like,
really
"That's
uncomfortable. And I'm like, I'm just trying them on. I can tell you can pretty much put one leg in and know if you're going to like it. Right. So like, why do I
she
go
put it
over-
up to her kneecap. You put it up to your kneecap and you're like, no. I was like, oh,
Exactly.
Okay.
Like it doesn't even need to go that far. I know, putting on all these coats and she was dying. And the other thing, you guys, because Americans are very different, everywhere we went, Christi says to him, "Hey, have you ever seen us on YouTube?" Like you just wouldn't do that self-promotion in New Zealand. And she was like,
are you
"Hey,
serious?
did you know that we are on YouTube?" And I think I've lived here long enough. Like that was totally embarrassing to me now. It wouldn't have normally been. And she just kept saying it everywhere, like everybody. And I was like, okay.
And it was great. Tara would freak out, and everybody is literally like, are you serious? Really? And getting their little phones out. I was like, you're welcome. I just got you 20K.
Oh, it's fine. But I was like, I'm like, what? She's bringing it up again. And then you get all the. I just have to say, I was really enjoying being in a country where I'm not recognized and I'm not like all of that. You know, I love meeting people. Do not hesitate to say something to me if you see me out in public. But like, you know, it was nice to not for a while too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Any good ones? What
I'm
do you guys
looking.
eat it for dinner? This is a tortilla with cheese and chicken in it.
Did you make it?
Mm-hmm. I flopped it up and over and it's done now.
Okay.
Mhm.
When is Christi coming to New Zealand? Sounds like a Kiwi night out. She might not want to go back home after being here. Yeah.
I know.
So
You have an extra room.
What?
I could just live with you. I could just live with you.
I have lots of extra rooms. Like you would literally live here.
I know, that would be so fun.
I wouldn't get anything done. Like nothing.
This happens at every job I'm at.
You know what job you need to get? And I'm being serious. You know, you need to get one of those like cruise ships or a resort that they hire the person to be talkative with people, to entertain them, to dance on the dance floor at night, to get people going. That should be your job. That's what you do, no matter what they're hiring you for.
Is that a job or did you just make it up?
It's a job. No, I'm not making it up. I've seen it all the time. They hire people to be the entertainment.
Oh my. Well, I don't know where that's been all my life. Hello. I mean, that is, you got it. What do you need now?
Yeah, so
I mean, I
run
could do
little
it.
fun events during the day by the pool, like the ooh, ooh, by the pool, doing the like whatever. And then, yeah. And then at night, you just make sure people are having a good time. That's literally your
Yes.
job description.
Yes, please. I love that. Love it. Love it.
Love it. Okay. And so to continue on our weekend together, the next day we decided to go hiking. It was hot. It was hot.
Oh my gosh. Oh, did we get a question? I saw you look weird. I just want to eat this.
Okay. So Costco opened in Auckland yesterday. Apparently,
How is
people
it going?
camping out overnight to get there early for some reason. Like, it's not going to close. I mean, until it does. I mean, you know what I mean? But like who has to go on opening day? I don't know. So anyway, there's a lot of American groups that I'm in, and they were heavily disappointed.
Are you serious?
This is not my judgment. But yeah, they were like showing pictures and like it's all Kiwi stuff. And of course it's going to be like, they're not going to ship American things that take a million years to get here, you know? So there's a lot of,
so is it still all bulk? Like you still get bulk? It's just Kiwi stuff?
yeah. So it sounds like, and the prices are much higher. So it's so funny because I did when I was in the States, I walked through Costco and I did a TikTok video. And so now everybody's found that video and are commenting on it right now because they're like, oh, the M&Ms at the Costco here is way more expensive than the one in the US because I had happened to show that. Isn't that so funny?
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So our inflation here, like our groceries have gone up crazy. Yours are always crazy, right?
Right. So I didn't think food was cheaper in the US when I was there.
Oh my gosh, no. Nope. Everything is like lunch meat that used to be like, I don't know, a little over $4, and that's the expensive stuff, is over $7 now. It's like, what? Yeah. Lunch meat.
Wow.
That's the other thing. Who picks what gets inflated and what doesn't? I don't understand. I don't get it. Anyway, it's just kind of crazy. Okay. So we went hiking.
So we went hiking. And that place by you where we met.
Oh yeah. High Cliff. That's right.
High Cliff. Yeah. And so we went on this hike and we were doing crazy things. What were we doing? Like you fell off a cliff. And then she made me walk like on a balance beam up a tree. And then she recorded it.
I was trying to be an adventurer.
So it made me look at least, fast.
Yeah. What? And even though it was this far off the ground, I like taped it so it looked like she was way high in the air and it was very adventurous.
Yeah, except that you did it in fast mode. Like,
oh. Yes. So we did hike, but we did stage most of the hard things. I was like,
it wasn't a hard hike. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I was like, Eric, get me like I'm climbing up this hill. So I climbed down like 2 steps of it. And I'm like, okay, now get me this way. So it looks like I'm just hanging on. So fun. Actually, we had a blast.
We had such a good time. And first day we went to Red Lobster, then we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and we, ran that place. And then we went to a bunch of weird other places. Oh, we got our cool pants. And we did lots of shopping. We ate donuts and we went out for Mexican.
We had some margaritas. We had some Starbucks. We had
Starbucks
ice cream. I can't remember. We had all of it. We were so tired. We went full throttle for how many days? Because then I went back with you.
It was a couple days, and then I went home, and it was the 4th of July. And I came. You stayed, and then after you left, it was like I could not have been more tired. I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is energy, and like. Oh my gosh.
Well,
This is why
and
you're
how
so tired at night. You're just like all day.
Listen. When we left our, what was it, like 2 days together, 3 days together straight, this
Yeah,
is how
3
it
days.
exited. This is so good. We turned on Tootsie Roll, our favorite song, and danced my way out the door. I mean, her family was like, they're back.
They're like, okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sensory overload, shut down. We're done.
But the good news is that we both have daughters about the same age and they got along real good.
It was
And
awesome. Oh, and then we played, what was that game that we played? Your parents were killing me.
I was looking at videos of that. I mean, I should post some stuff of that. It's so funny. Gestures? Was it gestures?
Yes. And you have to, do you guys play a lot of games in New Zealand, or is that not a thing?
Yeah. Games.
So you're passing this word game. It kind of reminds me of hot potato, because you're like wanting your team to guess the word, and there's a timer going and you can't have that thing in your hand. So Tara's dad, he was holding onto it and talking slow.
Oh,
and so I was
so annoying.
Sure, give me that, because he wasn't on my team. So I would just take it right out his hands. He would start dying laughing. And then Tara's mom has no idea that she's funny. I mean, hilarious. I'm always telling Tara, this is free content. Why do you not just have a GoPro and just let her roll? Just let it roll. She was standing up. I mean, she was giving us the full, like, hey, we're going to get this word. So cute. I had a blast.
Right, because my mom is always serious when I'm saying things. And it's like, I just posted something today and then I just realized, oh, that's right. She's going to take it serious. She says something nice about my brother. And I was like, oh yeah, Mark's okay. We know who your favorite is.
Oh, I saw it.
Because I have one brother. You know, as a joke. Obviously I'm joking, but she's like, I don't have favorites. Okay. And
you're like, Mom, I'm joking.
And she's remember? Like, no, you're not, is what she would say to me. I'm like, okay.
I love her. Remember when she was going to have to buy me coffee because you didn't want to spend your New Zealand money? Remember?
Yes. What was that?
I was laughing so hard. So I forgot my wallet in the car on purpose. And so I needed some coffee. So I go, Tara, I'm going to need some coffee. And she goes, I'm not buying you any, which is what she does. And we laugh really hard.
I'm joking because
she's buying
would say
coffee.
that.
Yeah, she's going to buy it. And Tara's mom turns around and goes, oh, Tom, that's Tara's dad. Tom, Tara's New Zealand money isn't working for Christi. She's going to need some money. And Tara's like, Mom, what are you? No, I was kidding. And she goes, oh, so funny. It was so funny. She's so cute. I love her. Love her.
Like I've been paying for things left and right. And then all of a sudden she talked about it like the money doesn't work here. And I was like, it was so funny. I was like, I'm joking. We don't have the same sense of humor.
So fun. Yeah, that is so true. What would you say is New Zealand's sense of humor? Is it dry? Is it really like sarcastic? What would you say?
Yeah, it's like a deadpan. You guys, comment below, like deadpan, but just like little comments all the time that are so funny. Like my Kiwi friends are the funniest people I've ever met. I've laughed so hard.
Serious?
Like the way that they just their view of the world and the way that they comment on things. And it could just be the people I know because I just attract the best. What can I say?
Yes.
But man, I laugh so hard. So, if I could send you some TV shows, because it is a very unique humor. So, Taika, who does all the Thor movies, and he is that big rock guy, how he has kind of like that really sweet voice, but then he makes all these silly, funny comments, like as he's kind of the humor. It's funny. But there's multiple different kinds. So. Okay, so somebody just said our humor is Christi.
I love you.
Okay, so let me just read it. There's a bunch of comments. Christi needs kiwi coffee. Yes, you do.
I do.
Your food bill, okay, it says our food bill is $100 higher a fortnight than it was last year. So like someone that budgets, see, people do that. We need to do that.
I know. I need to do that. I'm real bad about that, you guys. Ugh.
I'm in Canada and I just paid $40 for a small bottle of soap and a small
What?
bottle of stevia.
That's insane.
I know everything's, yeah, so it's expensive. So you can't have everything. Yeah, like I'm cooking every day, and like you can just have cheaper meals, like, just like a pumpkin soup, or do you know what I mean? Like, or whatever's in season that's cheaper, that's what I do. But it just, it's a lot more effort and time. I don't have to do that.
It's so true. I'll tell you though, every child that moves out, cooking becomes easier because I'm like, cereal it is. I'm only feeding Sophie and I mean.
Yeah, no, that's so true. Because the other thing is I always had 6. And then once they were bigger, like, like a 6-pack of rolls wasn't really enough. So I had to buy 2 because, the boys will have 2. And it was just like, now, it just works out better. I always had to buy double. So.
Right. Why do you guys eat less than we do? Like, and the only reason why I say that is because you and Dan were constantly, when you were here, you were like, you guys eat so much food. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, you're getting served large large quantities of food. So like if you go to the restaurant here, you're not getting that large, your portion sizes are out of whack. Like you're just like, that's what you're used to. And so that's what you think. And then, obviously your food is made with all different things. It doesn't fill you, it causes cravings for more of it, whatever, it all depends what you eat, of course, but that's a generalization. But somebody just said, I'm so lucky I'm working from home today so I can watch you guys while I work.
Oh, you're so cool. That's awesome. Thanks for being here.
Yay. So anyway, we don't want to keep people too much. Is there any last couple questions or anything you're just dying to know? So you are heading into winter. She's in the fall. So
I'm loving the fall. It's nighttime. I just had a full day of work. It was good.
Okay. We eat less and we fill up more better quality ingredients. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You bet.
Yeah, the food, that's, I really struggled with the produce in the US had no taste. I was like, what? Yes. I kept going like, oh, it's not good. I would make my famous guac and it's not good. And I'm like, it has no taste. I'm like, salt. That's why you put so much salt on everything, because it doesn't have taste. But like the avocados here are like,
really? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to come. Maybe I can just eat my way through New Zealand.
You just need to get a sponsor or something. Someone sponsor you to come here. Like, hey, bye. Someone's saying, thanks for the laughs. I gotta go.
Good to see you. Well, glad you got to see us. Sorry, couldn't see you, but thanks for being here.
Okay, they're doing FBI checks for people that want to move to New Zealand. Yeah, I had to do FBI fingerprints, and so did all of my children.
To make sure you weren't a criminal?
It wasn't, the thing is that with the New Zealand immigration, it wasn't good enough to just say that you're not a criminal or that you don't have tuberculosis. You had to prove it and signed off. Yeah.
Yeah. This is why they call it near perfection over there, right? Mm-hmm. They've got it figured out.
Yeah, they have a good process. Everybody's always freaking out on my social that because I just talk about how much I love it here, because it's true. That I'm going to cause all these people to come here. I'm like, you guys don't need to worry about that. Your immigration makes it very difficult to come here. So
you're right.
Oh yeah, go fund me for Christi to come.
Oh, you guys.
The day from Aussie. Okay, enjoying your vlog. Okay, cool.
That's awesome. All right, what are you off to now, girl?
Back to work we go. No, it's good. I'm in so many projects and I'm like getting it done this week. I finished my one course. I'm on to the next one. Yes. Getting out some great products that I think people will love. So
Yeah. Well, let me know when you're going to roll out that stay-at-home mom thing where you for their
Oh yeah,
resumes
so
and
in case people don't know, I have I'm creating, and it's like every time I do it, you guys, I'm typing like this. I'm typing like this.
yes, I'm
Like,
so
and I
excited.
get like, and then I start laughing because what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, as I have like summarized. I've gone through a million different data sources. These are the 10 skills that organizations are looking to hire for in 2022. And so I'm taking each one of those skills and then I'm translating the mom skills that you develop as you raise your kids at home to what you should put on your CV for your bullet points. And yeah,
awesome.
it's a free thing. It just needs to be out into the world. It's a little bit of a passion project, because it takes a lot of time and, but I have so many people signed up for, I mentioned it a couple of times and people are like, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. So there's definitely demand for it.
Yes.
So, I've even had other mothers, working mothers I've had coffee with, that I've met with, because they're like, I am passionate about what you said about that project. And they are great because they're getting, I don't know everything in this brain, right? And so listening to their perspective and how they would look at it and so I'm going to have them. So I'm finishing it up and then I'm going to have them look at it and, put their 2 cents in it, fix it, what makes sense. And then it'll be available.
That's awesome. Well, girl, you go kill it.
You go enjoy your night.
Night.
Don't go out on the town.
I got my teenager shook. No, we're good. Already tired.